மூடும் தீய கடக்கிறோம். தீயினிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்த தீயே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி. தீயினிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்த தீயே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி. நித்யானந்த தீயே.
நித்யானந்தம் பரமசுகதம் கேவலம் ஞானமூர்த்திம் द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमजलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावाधीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyananda, everyone. We welcome you all to another segment of on the Nithyananda TV. Today, we're going to be learning and understanding about gratitude and how gratitude is the ultimate solution. With the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, over the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, we have been going through a very festive season in Kailasa, with the start of the Pachepatni Vratam, which is going to be ending very soon, and with the Ram Navami Brahmotsam celebrations taking place in between. We are also looking forward to many very festive celebrations and seasons coming in the coming days, starting with the Tamil New Year on April 14th and the Chitre Brahmotsam, the celebration of the advent of Devi Meenakshi and Lord Sundareshwara on the planet Earth. So we have a lot more exciting things also coming up as a part of the festive season in the coming weeks, in the coming days. And joining with me here today, we also have Sri Nitya Brahmasukananda Maharaj. Nityananda Maharaj.
Nithyananda.
Yes. And so today we wanted to, as the Brahmotsam has got over of the Ram Navami Brahmotsam, we wanted to touch on this last topic before we move on to the next series of the pre-satsang segments. And so the topic which we are going to be going through today is upon gratitude. We all must have definitely heard how gratitude is the best attitude which you can have with life. But it is much more than just an attitude, as we are going to be learning today. Gratitude has much more than just an attitude. It is not just a way we relate to life. Though it is, yes, in a very broad sense, it has to do everything with how we relate with life. But it is definitely much more than that. And so today, as we go through this journey of understanding gratitude, understanding the deeper truths about it, what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has shared and revealed about gratitude, and how we can start living gratitude as a part of our day-to-day life. How our life only starts when we start living gratitude. How we turn from being Asuras and Rakshasas to being Devas with just the simple space of gratitude. So yes, Maharaj, would you like to take us through today?
Yes, Maharaj. So basically, as the Supreme Pontiff himself puts it, gratitude is prayer. Now we all know prayer, the word, it has different meanings for different people, but the basic which anybody can, relate to is the basic connection with the divine. How do you connect with the divine? So we all have our own ways, right? From our childhood, we have grown up with our parents telling us different ways to connect to the divine, different ways to pray. For example, for some kids, it will be, just before going to bed, their mother will tell them, okay, just remember the name of the divine and pray for whatever you wish. So yes, and it can also take on different shapes, like, different dimensions, like praying to the deities, praying to murtis, having your own murti, or going to the temple. So different ways of praying. And the Supreme Pontiff puts it that the highest form of prayer is nothing but gratitude. So generally we start in prayer and end in gratitude. Prayer has got different dimensions. It gets matured as you get matured. Prayer is the bridge towards divinity. Prayer starts in the physical level, going to the temple, praying to God, praying to the murtis of gods and goddesses, and doing some puja, doing some homa. So the prayer itself can take different dimensions, can evolve as we are also evolving, as we are also evolving in our personality. So first physical thing, prayer should be started in physical way, because by default we are all cognizing ourselves as forms in the physical body. So the easiest way to start connecting with the divine, to start our prayer, is through body in the physical way. So there's a beautiful incident in Swami Vivekananda's life. Vivekananda was wandering all over India. He went to a king's palace. The king is a little intellectual person. So he's a guy who is a little bit educated in Western system of thoughts. He started questioning Vivekananda, why should idols be worshipped? Because he was a bit, so we can say modernized and westernized in his thought. So he asked, he had this prejudice against idol worship, worshipping murti. So he asked Vivekananda, why should idols be worshipped? Why should idols be respected? So Vivekananda said, just give me a few minutes, I will explain to you. So he continued the conversation in some other topic. Suddenly he called one of the ministers, and Vivekananda called one of the ministers of the king and told, can you get the photograph of your king, which was, which was hanging on the wall? The minister said, why not? He just brought the photograph and gave it to Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda said, can you spit on it? The minister was just shocked. Minister said, what are you talking? It is a photograph of our king. How can you say I should spit on it? Vivekananda said, what is this? It is just a paper and canvas cloth. It is just a canvas cloth and paper. Why are you taking things so seriously? Just now your king said, why should idols be respected and they be worshipped? So it is just a paper and canvas. Minister said, no, it is not simple canvas and cloth and paint. As long as the paint and the canvas were separate, it is cloth and simple paint. The moment they started representing our king's form, it is a picture of our king, portrait of our king. I can't spit on it. It represents our king. Vivekananda said, understand, even your photo, when your photo can receive so much of respect, why not God's photo? Why not God's idol? Why not God's murti?
Yes, Maharaj, there's actually another scientific research, not just the story which Swamiji gives us and shares with all of us from the life of Vivekananda, but there's actually another scientific research which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares with all of us when the same seminar of gratitude, when the same Satsang, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was giving directly, physically to a group of devotees. There was another incident which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism narrated. And so this is more of a scientific study, but it is very interesting and it's something which is worthwhile for us to listen. And so there was a great scientist who went and who stayed in the Amazon forest with a small group of tribal villagers. And so this tribal group is famous for one specific thing. They have a belief by making the idol of a certain person. With that idol, they will either heal that person or kill him. They don't do anything else. They just make an idol of a particular person. If that person needs healing for their hands, they will put medicine on his idol on the hands and that person will get cured. They won't do anything to the person directly. All this they will do to the idol of the person which they have created. The same way, if they feel they need to punish someone, they will punish the person through the idol. They'll break the leg or they'll do something to the idol and the person will get affected. Of course, when you hear it looks like a kind of a story. And so to test this, to really find out if this was true or not, the scientist went and had the same doubt, had the same question. So with 3 of his assistants, he went and stayed in the Amazon forest with this tribal community for 10 years. Understand, not just for a couple of days, but full 10 years he stayed with them. He learned their language, he learned their way of living, gave their type of food, lived in their houses, related and mingled with them, literally became a part of them. He almost lost his identity and he had also become a part of the tribe. During that time, more than 100 incidences he has video recorded and observed. He says 100 incidences which I researched by videographing and audio recording and taking research hints and getting the experience, observing the experiences of the people. After doing a search of over 100 incidences, he says more than 96 incidences proved to be totally true, 100% effective. The other 4 created the effect, but not 100%. But even then, see the number, 96%, that isn't a small number. In 100 incidences, 96% proved to be true. 96 of them are true. If you take by percentage, it actually happened. And again, these aren't some stories. Hearing it as a story, the scientist actually went and got the proof for himself. The scientist then goes on to say that they use a sort of vibration, a sort of mantra. First, they make an idol, and then they use the vibration, the mantras, to provoke that person into this idol, to invoke that person into the idol. And then they either treat him or they punish him based on the situation, based on what needs to be done. If he is a criminal, then they'll destroy the idol and the person affected in that way. Or if that person has to be helped, if that person needs to be saved, needs medical attention, they will treat the idol and the person automatically gets healed. You'll be even surprised to hear one more thing. They say that they are even able to relate with a person who is dead already, who has left the body, who is not living in our physical plane. Even with a person who is already dead, they are able to relate through these idols. Again, this has been proven by the scientist who went and stayed with this tribal community, this tribal group in the Amazon forest. And so, what is the point we're bringing out here? What is it that we're trying to convey through this story? The same way how people, the ancestors, our ancestors, or even other living people, how they are being able to invoke, how they are being able, and this community is able to get them, invoke them into these idols. The same way in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the science exists to bring the divine into the idol, into the stone, into the metal. Have them present there, literally, physically embodying, taking form of the deity, of the metal deity or the stone deity. Be worship them. This is just a small scientific proof, which beautifully proves the science that this isn't some superstition, this isn't some black magic, this isn't something which just do it for the sake. This has nothing to do with faith. This is directly science. When an ordinary mortal can be invoked in the idol, why not Devi Parashakti? Why not Paramashiva? Why not Ganesha, Subramanya, all the thousands and thousands of gods in Hinduism? It is possible. You can. We have our great ancestral rishis, the mystics, who dived deep into the inner consciousness, who achieved something in a spiritual level. They created wonderful techniques for others also to reach the same level. Idol worship, the Vigraha Puja, is one of these techniques created by those great mystics. As Brahmasukha Maharaj was sharing, the first step of prayer starts in the physical worship. Maharaj, maybe we can go on and enter into the second step of the worship, which is the verbal worship. Worshipping through the stotras, through the divine mantras, through the chanting, through the nama japa.
Yes, Maharaj. So as we already discussed, there are various levels of even prayer, how to connect with the divine. And Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the beauty of the religion is such that it gives a proper science for all kinds of people, all levels of people, however they want to connect, however they want to relate with the divine, however they want to pray. They give the religion, Hinduism gives a specific powerful science for that person to relate with the divine, for that person to pray. Now we already discussed the form of worship through the deities, the Vigraha Puja, as Mangala Maharaj very beautifully explained. It is a science of worshipping the divine through the physical form of the deity, the Murti, the Vigraha. Now, beyond this, there is also another form, another way to worship the divine, which is through sound, the science of sound, the mantras, and the japa. Now, if we have to delve deeper into it, what this science is about, this is the level of verbal worship. We chant the stotras, we chant the mantras, you do the nama japa. So, chanting by words, we worship the divine, basically. We pray, that's the way we pray. Now we come to a little higher level. First puja, then japa, stotra, or repetition of the gods' names, the gods' mantras. All these things are the verbal prayer. First was physical prayer. Now it is a verbal prayer. Verbal prayer plays a major role in keeping the mind in higher form, in the higher level. Remembrance of some sacred syllables, continuous repetition with awareness. Awareness is the key. When we repeat God's name or some mantra, some chanting we do, some stotra, with awareness, with devotion, it has the same effect as puja, as physically worshipping the divine. It just matters from the person's level, his understanding, his maturity, and the way he prefers or can relate to how he wants to connect with the divine. So this is the important thing. Without awareness, repeating will become an unconscious habit, basically. So please don't do that. That's what the Supreme Pontiff tells people. Don't just start repeating the God's, even God's name in unconscious way, just a mundane habit, the way we do. There are many people like Rama, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. We like go on and on and on. And at the same time, the next moment they'll be like, okay, hey, did you switch off the telephone? Did you switch off the oven? Then again they'll start Rama, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. That's the usual way we see people around us, right? The way they do the Nama Japa. Now, not with unconsciousness, that is the key, but with conscious awareness. This repetition of God's name has to be done. That is the secret of Japa. Again and again, consciously repeating the divine name, the Lord's name, can lead us to the higher states of consciousness, to the supreme consciousness. The more our mind is filled with some sacred syllable, sacred words, the more our inner chattering will be cleansed. Now, this inner chattering, it's very important to understand what this inner chattering is and how Nama Japa, the verbal worship or the verbal repetition of God's name, is related or it works on the inner chattering. Now, our inner chattering has almost become like a junk. So much of unnecessary things we throw into it, so much of repression and suppression, so much of anger and violence, we suppress inside our being. So, where will all that go? It will go and disturb our inner chattering. Our inner chattering is made of stuff which we suppress inside. If we suppress too much of violence and anger and vengeance and whatnot, if we suppress too much of sex, if we suppress too much of any negative thoughts, those things only will come out in our inner chattering unconsciously. So all our inner chattering is made of the same stuff which we suppress inside all the time. Now our society is such that it has created kind of division, like right and wrong, this is right, this is wrong, rule-based society. It creates more and more suppression in our being. We have our own ideas about right and wrong based on the society, and we create guilt inside us. Because of that guilt, it leads only to more and more suppression inside us, all the anger, violence, desire, this and that. What does that, all that suppression do? It just creates more and more pollution in our inner space, our inner chattering. So what we put inside, that only will come out naturally. If we put mantras inside, the sacred syllables, the divine words, stotras, the good words inside, we will see that we are always radiating the same beautiful words, same beautiful feeling, same beautiful bliss. The more we chant the right words, less we will be chanting the wrong words. So the Supreme Pontiff shares that people ask, why should we chant God's name, Swamiji? He says, otherwise we will be chanting your wife's name. That is what we will be doing all your life. If you don't chant God's name, you will be chanting somebody else's name in your mind. Your mind cannot remain unoccupied. That is the key to understand. Your mind cannot remain unoccupied. Your mind cannot be empty. If you chant Lord's name, you will be occupied in a positive way. You will repeat the higher consciousness. You will reach the higher consciousness. Otherwise, you will be chanting your boss's name, wife's name, or your friend's name. It's a big cleansing process. Your inner chattering will have a new experience. Your inner being will have a new space. It will experience a new consciousness altogether. You will literally get a superconscious breakthrough just by repeating and again filling your inner space with the right words, right beautiful names of God, remembering all the dimensions of that supreme consciousness which we want to inculcate in us and invoke in us. If we repeat it again and again, that's what our inner space will even experience externally. So if we can use a technique of verbal prayer, using some divine name, using some sacred syllable. If you don't like any divine name, for example, even the word like, Om Shanti or just Om, even those words will help us tremendously. Even those words can create a beautiful vibration in us. Just the other day, one boy was asking, and Swamiji relates in one of the examples, Swamiji, what is the meaning of the word Om? So Om is a sound from which the whole world is created. The Supreme Pontiff beautifully explains, today modern day physics scientists are agreeing with this concept. They say even from sound came light, and from light came the whole universe. So the root goes back to sound, and the same concept has been explained in the Vedas and Agamas as well, which are the source scriptures of Hinduism. Thousands and thousands of years ago, same truth was revealed by the rishis, the seers of Hinduism, that everything begins from sound. And now even the modern science also agrees with this. And you will be surprised, in some place called Uttarameru in Tamil Nadu, they were doing Mahamrityunjay homa. So Mahamrityunjaya Homa with the mantra of Shiva, continuously the Homa was going on for 3 days. Now what happened is a group of Westerners, they have come there just as a tourist. So they just wanted to see what is going on, and they brought and they were chosen. They were shown what is going on. They asked the people who were doing the homa there. They were asked, "What is going on? Why are you offering all the good food varieties and everything inside the fire? Why are you throwing all these things into the fire?" Because that's a part of the homa, right? You offer the best things, the best food, naivedyam, clothes. A lot of varieties of offerings are offered into the fire, the agni. So why are you? They asked, because they did not know. They asked the priests, "Why are you putting all the valuable clothes inside the fire? Why are you burning it away? Why are you destroying all these things?" The priest said, "No, we are offering it to God." And the scientists, the tourists, they laughed. "What are you talking? How will it reach God if you put it into the fire?" The priest said, "No, we invoke God with the form of mantra. Through mantra in this Agni, then we offer it to him." The curious scientists, there's a special technique, the technology, it's called Kirlian photography. They took that Kirlian photography. It's one of the highly scientifically developed diagnostic system. In fact, it is today accepted as one of the most important diagnostic system in Russia. So just like the X-ray, through this Kirlian photography, you can find out any disease before it happens. In X-ray, you can diagnose only after it happens. But in the Kirlian photography, it's the reverse. Even before the disease is manifesting, you can detect it. You can diagnose it. So everything in the planet Earth emits particular light. Not only the living beings, even the dead things. So everything emits particular color, particular ray of light. So Kirlian photography is the method to photograph that light, that aura around any object or any body. So because of this aura and the changes in the aura, they can detect whatever disease is even about to manifest and not yet manifested. So they took the same Kirlian photographs of that Homa Agni, and you will be surprised to hear the results in all the photographs. The dancing form of Shiva appeared in the same way. In all the photographs, there's a clear proof record. In all the photographs, dancing form of Shiva appeared in the same way. So mantras are not as simple as you think. When you do it with devotion and consciousness, they create their own effect, their own energy.
Yes, Maharaj, very beautifully put. Both the examples about the way how our inner chatter is always polluted by our suppressed thoughts, suppressed ideas, suppressed thought currents. How the only way to purify it is not just by the manual or rote repetition, where we repeat it just for the sake of repeating, but by having the japa. Japa cannot be said as manual repetition. No, doing it consciously with awareness, that is what is japa. And so having the authentic nama japa through our system, and even the beautiful the proof of the Kirlian through the Kirlian photographs which were taken, how that these mantras are not just sacred sentiments. They are much more than sacred sentiments. They actually have power. They actually have effect in the laws of physics, in our reality, in our world today. Fundamentally, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, prayer is the bridge towards your higher consciousness. Prayer is the bridge to take you beyond the sufferings of the planet Earth. Prayer is the technique, is the method to lead you to superconscious state. All of us can say that we have been denied something, but not all of us can say that we have not been given something. There is something which all of us have definitely been given in our life, and something which have been denied. Both has happened. But nobody can say that they haven't been given anything. Right now, just look at yourself. You are still alive. You are still breathing. That itself is proof that life has been given to you. Even if you're even if you are the richest man in the world, even if you have acquired everything which can be possibly acquired in life, there are still some things which have not been given to you. There have still been some things which have been denied to you. You don't need to take my word for it. Go and ask any rich man. Go and ask any other person. Every person has something which they have been blessed with. Every person has something which they have been denied with. How we handle this in our inner space, that is what matters. That is what decides what kind of a person we are. That is what decides if we are consciously growing or not. If we cultivate consciously a consciousness, an inner space which feels grateful for whatever is showered, Our biology is ready to give birth to great boons of life. A person who cherishes what is showered in the life, they feel supported, loved, cared for, and they decide to go on supporting, loving, and caring others. When we say heaven, this is what is the space of heaven. A person who cherishes what is showered in their life, when they go on remembering, when they feel grateful for what they have been given in life, naturally, that is the same space they are going to be relating with others as well. They will feel supported, they will feel loved, and they will go on to deciding to support others. The biology we carry, the inner space we carry, gives birth to our reality. You carry the inner space of being grateful for whatever is showered in your life. Then you will go on and to decide to shower on others. You will continue to decide to shower others also in your life. What you feel you have been given, what you enjoy the most in your life, that is what you're going to be sharing with others. That is what you're going to be giving back to others. Whoever enjoys by contributing, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives a beautiful one line. Whoever enjoys by contributing, they are gods. Whoever has enjoyment, feels joy, gets a kick out of torturing others, of putting others into powerlessness, they are demons, they are asuras, rakshasas. If you see joyful people, by adding more consciousness to them, by adding more powerful cognitions to them, you start making them blissful and you become happy about it. It is this space you are already living enlightenment. You're already manifesting enlightenment. More and more going on enriching other people. Having the bliss, having the sattvic ananda, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism defines this as having the sattvic ananda in our life. When you start living out of sattvic ananda, where the joy you have, the energy which you get, comes because you are contributing to other people's life, then you are a devata, you are a god. Demons, they also give temporary joy. They have temporary joy by going and destroying somebody. That gives them a kind of kick. That is demonic joy. Every day they go on vomiting poison. They go on vomiting nonsense. They also start attracting people who are waiting for that person. Understand, it is all about frequency. What frequency you are vibrating, that is the same frequency which you're going to attract. The vibration which you are waiting for, the vibration which you are vibrating in, the universe caters that to you. If you're waiting for frustration, for negativity, that is what is going to be sent to you by life. If you're waiting for enlightenment, for positivity, for powerful cognitions, that is what you're going to be getting from life. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism tells all of us, gives us this powerful cognition. If we taste the sattvic ananda, which is the bliss, the powerfulness you enjoy when you empower others, that is the ultimate. You are living in Devaloka from this minute. You are tasting the amrita in your throat. Understand, money gets you more money. Integrity gets you more integrity. Laziness gets you more laziness. Abuse gets you more abuse. Joy gets you more joy. Bliss gets you more bliss. Sadness gets you more sadness. What you work for, that is what you get. Listen carefully. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives us a strategy for our life so that we can start attracting the right things in our life, the right things, the powerful things, the life positive things in our life. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism tells us, make integrity as a strategy for our life. We will attract such wonderful, integrated people around us. Even if the non-integrated people come, you will know just by their smell, and you will have the intelligence, you'll have the knowledge. You will be in a space where they will not be able to harm you, they will not be able to affect you. You will know how to protect yourself, how to save yourself, how to continue your service. You can take Paramashiva itself as the example. Kailasa does not have any door. Anyone can walk up and go and reach Kailasa. Paramashiva gives the space, the possibility for anyone to come and be a part of his ecosystem, of his Vatavarna. But at the same time, Paramashiva also knows, has the intelligence, has the knowledge, has all the resources necessary to protect himself and to protect the ecosystem as well. The same way, when we start living integrity, when we start living in the space of integrity, make integrity as a strategy of our life, we will attract integrated people around us and we'll be able to identify the non-integrated people. Even when they come, we will have the knowledge, the intelligence to handle them as well. Now understand what we need to do now. What is that which we need to take away from today's session? Make our life, make our bliss the source of our energy, the source of our joy and success based on other people's bliss. Your fuel should be the happiness, the bliss, the success of others. That's it. This is Sattvic Ananda. If other people's bliss is the source of our bliss, we are now living in eternal bliss, living in the Nitya Ananda. Because you're going to be going on making people happy. You're going to be going on making people blissful. And you will become blissful through that. To become blissful, this is the best strategy. Make others blissful. Go on making everyone around you, in your Vatavarana, in your space, blissful. Understand the most powerful sacred truths. When it is lived, it explodes as intense love. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives us this understanding, reveals us the sacred truth. Love for people, love for yourself, love for others. When we start living from this space, we start living in the space of Paramadvaita. People who try to infuse poison, violence, vengeance, anger, frustration, feeling exploited, victimhood, all that in you, at the time it may feel very sweet, but they will just destroy you, demolish you, and go away. It is like a driver of a bulldozer. He's smiling at you, exchanging the niceties, and then he bulldozes your home and he goes. He smiles and tells, how are you? How is your day? And then he bulldozes your home and go. How will you feel at that moment? It is like if a cop comes, gives you the ticket for $200 and says, have a good day, have a nice day. After $200 ticket, how are you going to have a nice day? This is the same way. The people who try to exploit you, if you attract those kind of people in your life, if that is the kind of ecosystem, frequency you are vibrating in, that is exact. So the powerful cognition for today, the powerful cognition the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is leaving us with today, with this session, is gratitude. Makes you manifest the best things of Paramashiva. Sit with the intense gratitude of everything showered on you by Paramashiva. Let us now enter into a small process so that we start understanding about gratitude and how we can practically start living gratitude in our everyday life. It'll be a small, simple process. You can go ahead, take a few minutes and pick up your pen and pencil, pick up your paper, or if you feel more comfortable typing it down, then please go ahead and do that. It's going to be projected on the screen as well. So I'll be reading it out and it's going to be projected on the screen. It's a very short process which we all can do right now to start immediately living more and more, having the bliss more and more in our life, living out of gratitude. Start by looking at the various places in our life where we can start cultivating the Sattvic Ananda in our beings. So again, what is Sattvic Ananda? As we had just gone over, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism defines Sattvic Ananda as your source of energy, the bliss which you are having, that bliss coming from enriching others. The happiness, we all feel good. If you've ever helped a person in your life, then you know what I'm talking about. If you have ever helped a person, the feeling you get inside your being when you have helped another, that is Sattvic Ananda. So now start looking in all the various places where we have already experienced Sattvic Ananda, where we can start cultivating the Sattvic Ananda in our beings. List down every single way, every single possibility where you can start cultivating Sattvic Ananda in our being. And also let us identify all the places in our being, all the places in our life where we are behaving like demons, we are behaving like Rakshasas for the people around us. Whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not, whether we accept it or not, we are being the demons for other people in our life. And at the same way, we attract those kind of people in our life as well. So let us now start looking into our life and identifying these both. identifying the people who are contributing to the cultivation of the Sattvic Ananda in our being, and identifying the incidences, the various places, the various people who are putting the poison, the demonic idea of joy, demonic idea of happiness in our being. Let us start identifying these two things. After that, let us list down all the places in our life where we have been blessed, but we have started taking those things for granted. Take a few minutes now and start to sincerely pen down and look into the various parts of our life, various aspects of our life where these two are occurring. The Mahavakya music is going to be played very lightly in the background to get us back to the space of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, to get us back in the space of oneness, to keep the space for the process. Let's take a few minutes now into this process. Shortly after the process, we're going to be joined live from Adi Kailasa and Nithyananda. Some celebrations are still going on. Deepajali Vratam is still being observed by Devi Parashakti, Devi Mariamman, and by Kailashians all across the globe observing Deepajali Patni Vratam. Yes, let us now enter into the process. Following the process, following the offering of our puja and the offering of respect and gratitude to Devi Parashakti and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, we're going to be having the power manifestation session as well, manifesting the various powers of Paramashiva after having the darshan of Devi Parashakti and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So please stay tuned, we have the upcoming segments. But before that, let us now first sit and complete this process of identifying the places, how we can start living, how we can change our fuel to having only Sattvic Ananda as our fuel. And also identify the places in our life where we need to start living this attitude of gratitude. Yes, let us now begin.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
start chanting Mahavakya intensely. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And connect to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशिवशक्तिमध्यमां नित्यानन्दपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रे निटिलकृतकस्तूरीतिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिकौपीनवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि फणिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते ॐ सत्यै नमः ॐ साध्व्यै नमः ॐ भवप्रीतायै नमः ॐ भवान्यै नमः ॐ भवमोचन्यै नमः ॐ आर्यायै नमः ॐ दुर्गायै नमः ॐ जयायै नमः ॐ आद्यायै नमः ॐ त्रिनेत्रायै नमः ॐ शूलधारिण्यै नमः ॐ पिनाकधारिण्यै नमः ॐ चित्रायै नमः ॐ चण्डघण्टायै नमः ॐ महातपायै नमः ॐ मनरूपायै नमः ॐ बुद्ध्यै नमः ॐ अहङ्कारायै नमः ॐ चित्तरूपायै नमः ॐ चितायै नमः ॐ चित्यै नमः ॐ सर्वमन्त्रमय्यै नमः ॐ सत्तायै नमः ॐ सत्यानन्दस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ अनन्तायै नमः ॐ भाविन्यै नमः ॐ भव्यायै नमः ॐ भव्यायै नमः ॐ अभव्यायै नमः ॐ सदागत्यै नमः ॐ शाम्भव्यै नमः ॐ देवमात्रे नमः ॐ चिन्तायै नमः ॐ रत्नप्रियाय सदायै नमः ॐ सर्वविद्यायै नमः ॐ दक्षकन्यायै नमः ॐ दक्षयज्ञविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ अपर्णायै नमः ॐ अनेकवर्णायै नमः ॐ पाटलायै नमः ॐ पाटलावत्यै नमः ॐ पट्टाम्बरपरिधानायै नमः ॐ कलमञ्जीररञ्जिन्यै नमः ॐ अमेयविक्रमायै नमः ॐ क्रूरायै नमः ॐ सुन्दरायै नमः ॐ सुरसुन्दर्यै नमः ॐ वनदुर्गायै नमः ॐ मातङ्ग्यै नमः ॐ मतङ्गमुनिपूजितायै नमः ॐ ब्राह्म्यै नमः ॐ माहेश्वर्यै नमः ॐ ऐन्द्र्यै नमः ॐ कौमार्यै नमः ॐ वैष्णव्यै नमः ॐ चामुण्डायै नमः ॐ वाराह्यै नमः ॐ लक्ष्म्यै नमः ॐ पुरुषाकृत्यै नमः ॐ विमलायै नमः ॐ उत्कर्षिण्यै नमः ॐ ज्ञानायै नमः ॐ क्रियायै नमः ॐ नित्यायै नमः ॐ बुद्धिदायै नमः ॐ बहुलायै नमः ॐ बहुलप्रेमायै नमः ॐ सर्ववाहनवाहनायै नमः ॐ निशुम्भशुम्भहनन्यै नमः ॐ महिषासुरमर्दिन्यै नमः ॐ मधुकैटभहन्त्र्यै नमः ॐ चण्डमुण्डविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ सर्वासुरविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ सर्वदानवघातिन्यै नमः ॐ सर्वशास्त्रमय्यै नमः ॐ सत्यायै नमः। ॐ सर्वास्त्रधारिण्यै नमः। ॐ अनेकशस्त्रहस्तायै नमः। ॐ अनेकास्त्रधारिण्यै नमः। ॐ कुमार्यै नमः। ॐ एककन्यायै नमः। ॐ कैशोर्यै नमः। ॐ युवत्यै नमः। ॐ यत्यै नमः। ॐ अप्रौढायै नमः। ॐ प्रौढायै नमः। ॐ वृद्धमात्रे नमः। ॐ बलप्रदायै नमः। ॐ महोदर्यै नमः। ॐ मुक्तकेश्यै नमः। ॐ घोररूपायै नमः। ॐ महाबलायै नमः। ॐ अग्निज्वालायै नमः। ॐ रौद्रमुख्यै नमः। ॐ कालरात्र्यै नमः। ॐ तपस्विन्यै नमः। ॐ नारायण्यै नमः। ॐ भद्रकाल्यै नमः। ॐ विष्णुमायायै नमः। ॐ जलोदर्यै नमः। ॐ शिवदूत्यै नमः। ॐ कराळ्यै नमः। ॐ अनन्तायै नमः। ॐ परमेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ कात्यायन्यै नमः। ॐ सावित्र्यै नमः। ॐ प्रत्यक्षायै नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मवादिन्यै नमः। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमो नमः। नेत्राणां दशभिष्यतैः परिवृताम् अत्युग्रचर्माम्बरां हेमाभां महतीं विलम्बितशिखां मामुक्तकेशान्वितां घण्टामण्डितपादपद्मयुगलां नागेन्द्रकुम्भस्तनीम् इन्द्राक्षीं परितयामि सततं प्रत्यक्षसिद्धिप्रदाम्। ॐ धूरसिधूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयो वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसिषष्टितमं वप्रितमं दुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममहृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाह्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभेर्मा संविक्ता मा त्वाहि गुंसिषुम्। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपघ्नन्निरृतिं मम दग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातय। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। दीपं सन्दर्शयामि। अथ नैवेद्यम्। ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागतदीनार्थपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्तिहरे देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि। रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगभट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलं परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गङ्गाधरनामेति स्तोत्रस्थानं ददाम्यहम् हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवच्छ्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
The greatest gift Rama gave it to the world is the principle of Hindu feminism, Sita. The ideal of Sita. One of the greatest gifts, I should say he has given multiple gifts. The principle, concept of Hanuman. Rama was the alchemy. He was the catalytic agent for a personality like Hanuman to manifest devotion. See, for a personality like Hanuman to happen, you need to be an absolute Purusha, an absolute Uttama. Absolute Purusha, Paramashiva. Absolute Uttama, playing within the principles of the physics. Only then a personality like Hanuman can be manifested. Hanuman, who knows Rama is Paramashiva, and he knows he plays within the principles of physics. So Hanuman has to manifest all the powers through his devotion and make Paramashiva's mission happen.
Okay.
Now people ask me, why Rama can't build his own temple if he is so powerful? I tell them,
We are now ready for manifesting the powers of Paramashiva with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Devi Parashakti, Mariamman. Let us now get ready to manifest the powers in the space of oneness. We have had the beautiful darshan of Devi Parashakti now from the Pachai Patni Vratam, the puja that just happened. In the same space, let us now get ready to manifest the exciting divine power manifestation of the increasing of weight for the other person. We are now going to be increasing the weight, the body weight for the other person, for anyone else that's other than you. So you can have anyone who is with you or who is away from you, like if you're on a video call or on any phone or anything is fine. Or if you have them in front of you, you can just manifest the power for them as they are also. So you can first ask them to measure their weight. They can use a measuring scale for the measuring of the weight. They can use a weighing machine. And after you measure the weight, we are going to start the manifestation of this power. So while manifesting this power, you should be able to see the other person. So if you have the photo of the other person, or if you are also even just on a video call also is fine. Either a video call or a photo of the other person for you to see and manifest also is fine. But anyone you should be having either a video call or the photo of the other person should be there. So now let us get ready to manifest this power.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
With your phone, you can stand on the weighing scale and you can ask someone else to take the photo of you. Or if you do not have anyone else, you can stand on the weighing machine with your phone and take the weight. Because even the second reading that you're going to be doing, you're going to be again standing on with the phone itself, whoever does not have anyone else, so that we make sure that any other weight is not getting reduced or added. So now we can take the photo.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
We're going to start the manifestation in the next 1 minute.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now let us start manifesting the power. So sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. You can have the other person on a call if you are on a call with them. Or if you just have a photo of the other person also is fine. But you should make sure that the other person has measured their weight and they have the photo of the measurement of what the weight was. So make sure that these both are there. And now we are going to be starting the power manifestation. For those of you who have the Jnananjana, you can apply the Jnananjana on your third eye. If you do not have Jnananjana, you will still be able to manifest the powers. So do not worry about that. So sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. If you can sit on the ground, please sit on the ground. If you cannot, you can sit in any comfortable position on a chair or a sofa, as comfortable as you are. And if you can, also sit in Padmasana. If you cannot, that's fine. But if you can sit in Padmasana. Now close your eyes. Visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in your third eye. Intensely just visualize Swamiji. Any form of Swamiji, any form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism that you feel connection with, that you feel the space of oneness with. Any form, it can be any Bhava Samadhi Darshan, any initiation, any Satsang, anything, anywhere you saw the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism that you want to visualize, you can visualize that form and be in the space of oneness. So now visualize and intensely start chanting the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Now intensely start chanting the Mahavakya. You can chant the Mahavakya. The Mahavakya is being played now. You can chant the Mahavakya out aloud, or you can chant within yourself. Also, you can chant in the throat center like the Ajapa Ajapa, just continuously repeating the Mahavakya in your throat center or aloud. Just request Swamiji in your third eye. Swamiji, please increase the weight of the other person. You can tell the name of the other person or the photo also you have. So you can just tell the other person, Swamiji, just increase the weight of the other person who you're scanning for by how much ever is the amount that you want to increase. Today we are manifesting the power of the increasing of the weight. So you don't have to think that you are going to be, oh, I'm going to become heavier or I'm going to become fatter if I'm going to manifest this power. It does not work like that. If you want to manifest any of that also, you can. There is nothing impossible with power manifestation. With power manifestation, every single thing that you want is possible. So that is what it is all about. So even your realities that you want to manifest and that you have written down, that also is a possibility for you. And through this power manifestation, you are going to be achieving that as well. So make sure that you are creating a sankalpa, just a conscious resolution to manifest your sankalpa also now. Just request Swamiji and continuously chant the Mahavakya. And now you're going to be manifesting the power for the next 3 minutes. So intensely chant the Mahavakya. And visualize Swamiji.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Continue to manifest the power. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji intensely as you're manifesting. Continuously chant the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Continue to manifest the power. We have 2 more minutes. Continuously chant the Mahavakya along with the Mahavakya that is being played.
Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Make sure to also visualize that your realities that you have written down that you want to manifest, all the intentions that you want to manifest, all the desires that you want to manifest. You're visualizing that also manifesting. Just by the visualization, you can make that as a manifestation in your life through the power manifestation with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Continuously visualize that also manifesting in you.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om
Yes. Now, you can also take photos of yourself. We have finished manifesting the round of power manifestation. Now you can relax. And whoever you have manifested this power for, if they're with you or if they're away from you, you can call them, or you can just tell the other person if they're with you to go back and measure the weight of their body now, again to stand on the weighing scale and do the exactly same way of how they measured initially. They can do the same type, they can measure their weight in the same way. Now go back to the weighing scale and measure your weight now. You're going to be seeing the manifestation that has happened now. You're going to be seeing how much you have manifested and what are the experiences you have had during the power manifestation. That also you can go and share in the social media. All the experiences that you have had, because power manifestation is not just about making something happen in your life. It is something much way beyond that. It is the experience of the enlightenment and the ultimate state of Paramashivatva, the space of Swamiji himself, the space of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. So now go back to the weighing scale, measure your weight, and take photos of the measurement after you measuring your weight.
Powers of Mahasadashiva.
You have 1 more minute to measure your weight, and once you measure your weight, we are going to be moving on to the next step of the power manifestation. Now, once you have finished measuring your weight, let us move on to the next step. Now you can go to the social media and share the photos of yourself manifesting this power. You can take the photo of as you have already taken, you can just post those photos on the social media of the initial reading of the power manifestation and the final reading. You can share both of them, the initial reading and the final reading. Both you can share, and you can also share how much you have increased the weight of the other person, because that is the manifestation for today. And also share the experiences, share the powerful cognitions that you manifested, what clicked inside you while you were manifesting the powers, and all the desires that you wanted to manifest in your life. You can share that also if you want, and you can share what are the powerful cognitions that you manifested to manifest those realities, or even if those realities have already started manifesting. While you're sharing your experiences, you can use the hashtag of PPV, which is the Pachapatni Vratam, because I think Pachapatni Vratam is ending tomorrow, which is the 8th of April. So congratulations to all the participants who have been doing the Pachapatni Vratam. So for the Pachapatni Vratam, you can use the hashtag PPV. You can also use the hashtag Mariamman. You can use the hashtag Kailasa, hashtag Nithyananda, and also the hashtag Mariamman. You can use all of these 5 hashtags. Sorry, not Mariamman again, I repeated the Mariamman. It is hashtag power manifestation. So you can use these hashtags for your social media sharing. If you're sharing it on the Facebook, you can even tag the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page, while sharing your experiences. And for those of you who are doing the Pachapatni Vratam, who have come to the 27th day of the Pachapatni Vratam, you can share your experiences of what you have manifested after the Pachapatni Vratam starting, what all the changes, what are the manifestations that have happened in your life, how the Pachapatni Vratam has helped you to manifest higher realities, and how your life was before and now while doing the Pachapatni Vratam. So you can share all of this on the social media. In a few minutes, we're going to be moving on to the next segment. So now it is time to move on to the next segment. With this, we come to the end of today's power manifestation. Next is the Nithyananda Satsang. Let us get ready to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for the Nithyananda Satsang. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sit in a meditative state, in the complete space of listening. Let us now move on to the Nithyananda Satsang. Thank you, Nithyananda.
ॐ नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanidar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, sitting with us in all the Sarvanya Pitas all over the world, and all the Kayakalpa program participants, Nithyananda Yogam participants, Nithyananda University course students, participants, everyone, I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today's revelation, let me reveal it and then I'll enter into the details. Boons for life manifest from consciousness, which starts feeling grateful for already what is showered. Listen, I am giving you the biology of karma. How something positive can be given birth, or how you give birth to negative. Listen carefully. All of us are given something and denied something. Nobody can say, I am not given anything. You are still alive, breathing. So that proves life is given to you. Naturally, even if you are richest man in the world, there are some things which is not given to you. If you cultivate consciously a consciousness, the inner space which feels grateful for whatever is showered, your biology is ready to give birth to great boons of life. Understand? person who cherishes what is showered in the life feels supported, loved, cared, and goes on deciding to support, love, care. Understand? This space is heaven. I tell you, all I need for me to run my whole day is just consciously feeling joyful. Those devotees smile, that's all. See, when I open the eyes from samadhi and see the two-way, when I see all these people, that's all is my food. Nothing else is needed. No other food is needed. Understand? The biology you carry, inner space you carry, gives birth to your reality. If you carry the inner space, being grateful for whatever is showered in your life, you decide to go on showering with others. Understand, I tell you? Whoever enjoys by contributing are gods, angels. Angels may not be the right word. What I wanted to convey is Devatas. The Sanskrit word Devatas. Maybe the rough translation in English can be gods and goddesses, not angels. Because Devatas are much higher than angels. The concept of angels. Listen carefully. If you feel exploited, frustrated, you will go on vomiting poison, destroying, pulling down. Spreading hatred, vomiting poison. You will be so deluded. You will know you are straight lying. And you will believe it is perfectly all right. That is the worst delusion. That's the worst delusion. Understand? If you see joyful people, by adding more consciousness to them, powerful cognitions to them, and you make them blissful, and you are happy about that, you are already living enlightenment. You are manifesting enlightenment. Understand? Every time you add joy to people due to powerful cognition, not cheap, vengeful, even demons give temporary joy. Go and destroy somebody, that gives a kind of a kick. That is demonic joy. I am not talking about that. Understand, destroy something, abuse something. You don't need much great knowledge. You just vomit the poison, That's all. Because thousands around the world, I should say thousands of billions, are waiting for poison. One thing, every day in Satsang I am going on talking about powerful cognitions. So I am attracting millions and millions of people who are waiting for powerful cognitions towards me. Devils, demons, rakshasas, rakshasis. Every day they go on vomiting poison. Then they also start attracting the people who are waiting for that poison. Understand, it is all about the frequency, the vibration for which you are waiting. Universe scatters that to you. If you are waiting for frustration, negativity, sends you that. I tell you, if you taste the Sattvika Ananda, means the bliss, powerfulness you enjoy when you empower others. For example, every day, all these deep secrets, the sacred secrets, powerful truths, I go on reveal. Every day people apply that in their life and they feel empowered, joyful. When I see their smile, I feel the joy of existence. And I feel empowered. I feel I should teach the truths more and more. I tell you, hard work gets you more hard work. Happy life gets you more happy life. Money gets more money. Integrity gets more integrity. Laziness gets more laziness. Abuse gets more abuse. Joy gets more joy. Bliss gets more bliss. Sadness gets more sadness. What you work for, you get that. I tell you, listen carefully. I really tell you. Make integrity as a strategy for your life. You will attract such wonderful integrated people around you. Even if the non-integrated people come, you will know them just by their smell, and they will not be able to harm you. You know how to protect yourself, save yourself, and continue your service. See, I am Kailasa. I cannot close the doors for anybody. Actually, Kailasa does not have doors. It's open for all. Paramashiva knows how to protect himself from all demons, devils. He gives opportunity, possibility for all. But that doesn't mean you can do some harm to him. No, you can't. He knows how to protect himself. I tell you. When powerful cognitions are implemented, it always manifests as extreme love and integrity. Understand? My love does not mean I will support your non-integrity, cheating, fraudulent patterns. My love will empower your integrity and make you love more integrity and make you love more integrated people. It's an integrity chain. Understand? I have seen the joy of integrity. I have seen the joy of love. I have seen the power of love, how it can make you so healthy. Listen carefully. The space consciousness which feels grateful for what is showered gets more showered. The space feels constantly frustrated about what is denied gets more denied. Bandha or moksha is your inner space. Freedom or liberation is your inner space. The extremely powerful space of Kailasa. Go on living it, manifesting it. All negativity, not only they will disappear, they will be irrelevant to your life. I really want you to know. Understand whether I am talking about energy, powerfulness, enlightenment, when you implement, it will be an intense, sincere love. Love for the consciousness. Love for the existence. Understand? The source of life is all about going on contributing. Unfortunately, when you develop anger, life negative patterns, anywhere you ask to be alive, you start vomiting poison, anger. In the office, if your boss asks you to work, anger. In the school, if your teacher asks you to study, anger. Anywhere you are asked to be alive, active, living, life positive, involved, anger. I can see many times many people, when they are in the Sangha, for contributing, enriching, they will not be active. They will be so lazy and do all kinds of strategy to cheat, hiding under the bunker bed, inside the restroom, run away and into the restroom and lock yourself to avoid yoga. They will try to do everything to be life negative. So much of strategy. But when they get a chance to abuse, God, how much energy, from where they get energy? Sometimes I used to feel, actually, see, for me, joy is deities. If you just give me few deities and few clothes and jewels to dress up, whole day I can be sitting and doing that. Is so much of energy, joy. Just I can sit with my deities, my puja, or just in samadhi. Just these simple things. Whole day I can just read few books and analyze and share the powerful cognitions. Whole day I can meet my sincere devotees who wanted to get enlightened and go on initiating them to manifest powers. I don't know how many of you are seeing. I sincerely recommend all of you to see the autobiography of the avatar, the website, and the slides getting loaded. Every day they are loading thousands and thousands, hundreds and hundreds of slides. See them. If you see, you will understand the amount of work I have done in last 20 years. Understand the amount of energy I had and I am having to do this work just because of only one reason. My joy is sattvic joy. When I give powerful cognition and make people happy, I am feeling happy. The source of my joy is joy. The bliss of all the people, that is the source of my bliss. That is why I am constantly blissful. Somebody or other all over the world, I am constantly empowering and making them blissful. Understand? Make your life, your bliss, based on others' bliss. That's it. If others' bliss is source of your bliss, you are now eternal bliss. Because you will going on be making people happy and blissful, and you will be blissful. To become blissful, this is the best strategy. Make others blissful. Go on, make everyone blissful. And I also have one more request. I request all of you to do the Vakyartha Sadas on Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook profile for various reasons. Still, we do not know who all are using it, who all have access to it, who are all manipulating it. We are doing our own investigation. It's all going on. But all of you do Vakyartha Sadas in that page, comment section itself. After Satsang, the gist is uploaded in Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook profile. All of you do Vakyartha Sadas in the comment section itself. For various reasons, I am recommending this. Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam profile itself. You can all do the Vakyarth Sadas in comment section. I'll also try to answer your questions. This is for various reasons. Understand, the most powerful sacred truths, when it is lived, it explodes as intense love. Love for people, love for yourself, love for others. Understand? People who try to infuse poison, violence, vengeance, anger, frustration, feeling exploited, victim mood, all that in you will be very sweet, but they'll just destroy, demolition, go away. It's like a driver of the bulldozer smiling does not mean he's doing good to your home. He's bulldozing it. And he smiles at you and says, "Hi, how are you? Wow." And he is bulldozing. It's like cops give the ticket for $200 and say, "Have a good day, have a nice day." After $200 ticket, they tell you, "Have a nice day." Understand? Anyone wants to achieve whether power manifestation or enlightenment, sincere work on your consciousness is required. Consistent, persistent. Work on your consciousness. I strongly recommend all of you every day try to read the Bhagavad Gita commentary I wrote. See, the whole Hinduism is based on Vedagamas. Essence of Vedagamas is Upanishads, Brahma Sutra and Bhagavad Gita. Prasthanatraya, we call it. All acharyas, all sampradayas write their own commentary for this three book. But this three book is the core. Everyone accepts that non-controversially. Whether you are a Shaivite or Vaishnavite, Shakta or Gaumara, Yogi, Vedanta, Siddhanta, Agamanta, whatever Sampradaya you may be, all accept authority of the Veda Agamas and all accept non-controversially this three book, Prasthanatrayam, Upanishads, Brahmasutra, Bhagavad Gita, this three book is accepted as the core book, or I should say the core principle of Hinduism. So for that core, you can give your own commentary and interpretation. Hinduism gives you complete freedom. Each acharya, somebody can give commentary as per Advaita, somebody can give commentary as per Dvaita, somebody can give commentary as per Visishtadvaita, somebody can give commentary as per Suddhadvaita. Any of the philosophies you can give commentary. You can have your own interpretation. That's not a problem. Hinduism gives complete freedom. But core is Veda Agamas. Foundation is Veda Agamas. Understand? I have commented on all the three. Bhagavad Gita, a complete volume is already released. And the Upanishads and Brahmasutras will be released soon. It's getting edited. Read my commentary on Bhagavad Gita every day. Persistently, consistently, and share with all. The e-book is available freely. You can go to nithyanandapedia.org, search for Bhagavad Gita. My Bhagavad Gita commentary in all languages is available freely. You can download and share. Understand? I want all the Rajavidya Gurukul, Yuvarajas and Yuvaranis to start downloading this book. See, keep the Bhagavad Gita in front of you. Read through the third eye. You will have the whole thing downloaded into you. All the Yuvarajas and Yuvaranis will do this power manifestation today. I initiate all of you into this power. Keep the physical copy book in front of you. See the book through the third eye and start reading. You will all start reading. Not only you will be able to read without opening the book, you will be able to just download the whole thing. So today, all the Yuvarajas and Yuvaranis will master Bhagavad Gita. Downloading Bhagavad Gita. Keep the book in front of you. Without opening it, start reading through third eye. I tell you, within next 72 hours, you will master the whole book. And in next few days, I'll make the Yuvarajas and Yuvaranis to do the demonstration, power demonstration of this power which I am initiating them now. See, always my kids have that feeling, so joyful for what they are showered, so I can shower more. See, feeling joyful for what is showered is keeping yourself like that. More can be showered. Always feeling frustrated for what you are not given is keeping yourself like that. Even if it is showered, it just goes out. The powerful cognition for today: gratitude gets you more and more blessings and boons. Gratitude gets you more and more blessings and boons. It showers you with health. I tell you, gratitude, even physically, it alters the structure of your brain, not just physiological, psychological transformation. Even physically, it changes the structure of your brain. Physically, you become more alive, awakened. Actually, I feel there is so much to tell. I am talking only the things which make sense in your language. Because if I talk the truth as it is, human beings are so deluded. When I spoke about E equal to not MC square, that theory is not complete. There is next level. The deluded people were only trying to use that to harass me, not to seek the truth. So I wait till all the great truths make sense to your logic and dilute, and then reveal it. So much work to tell the truth as it is. That is what is shocking. So much work to tell the truth as it is. Understand one thing. Consciousness need to be literally boiled. Only then it becomes Siddha. Siddha means in Sanskrit two meaning: ripe, boiled, and enlightened. Ripe and boiled and enlightened. Consciousness need to be boiled with Paramashiva's pure space. Then not only you become enlightened, you become ripe. Kayakalpa Yoga is the way to ripe your consciousness. Even Parivrajaka Yatra, we have crossed more than 1,000 applications for Parivrajaka Yatra. I sincerely recommend all the people who applied, please start walking at least 10 kilometers a day. as a training for yourself. In reality, when you start the Parivrajak Yatra, you may be walking morning 10 kilometers and evening 10 kilometers, at least 10 kilometers. So start walking at least 10 kilometer every day as a training. One more thing, I also strongly recommend you do Nithyananda Yoga every day and build yourself strong for the Parivrajak Yatra. Those who want to sign up and join for Parivrajak Yatra, please fill the form available at kailasa.org Satsang and Kayakalpa Yoga next batch. If you want to sign up, the same link, kailasa.org/Satsang. Both programs are free. Padayatra, Parivrajak Yatra, only men can attend. Kayakalpa Yoga, men, women, both, all genders can attend. And I also have one more good news. I am going to be doing a special kind of a satsang every day only for enrolled participants so that I can reveal all the great truths of Kailasa as it is. It will not be public relayed, only for enrolled students. The enrollment will be free, but only for the interested seekers. I am going to be doing one more satsang every day. So there is going to be 2 satsang. Nitya satsang, Vishesha satsang. The Nitya satsang will be for all. All the general spiritual truths I will reveal there. Powerful cognitions. There will be one more Vishesha satsang. Only for the enrolled people, where I am going to reveal all the great truths like beings of Kailasa, how Kailasa looks, feels, the beings from the other space, and the great truths. I don't want that to go for the open public because unnecessarily people will be using it, misusing it, misquoting. All this harassment. The Vishesha Satsang. Soon I will announce the timing. For the Vishesha Satsang, it will be like a subject, specific subject every day. It may even be 3 hours session. Because directly I will be giving a powerful cognition, great revelations, and then power manifestation. I myself will be guiding you until you manifest powers. It will be like a directly living with me. We are installing in all the ashrams the Divya Sarira, equipments needed for 7D hologram. So in all those ashrams, this Vishesha Satsang will be available. It will be free, but only for the interested seekers. Only for the seekers. Where I can reveal all the revelations of Kailasa as it is without restriction. I don't need to wait, or I don't need to feel, oh God, how these guys will manipulate, misinterpret. Because you see, these manipulators and misinterpreters, they know they are lying. They just try to intimidate us. If they do that, they think I'll stop speaking. I'll reduce speaking. No. I'm going to now increase speaking. I'll just make sure the right people listen. That's all. I know the strategy. I can make sure that only right people, seekers, listen. I cannot deny myself for seekers for the sake of, because these pokers are trying to intimidate us. No. I'll continue to make myself available to seekers in every way. I'll not be bothered about the pokers. I have to revive the whole Hinduism, and I will do it. I will do it. I will revive it. I will revive Hinduism. Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The Vishesha Satsangs will be more like an intimate talks. It will be literally like a Kailash Courtyard sessions, where I give the powerful cognition, give the powers you are supposed to manifest, an instruction, and you start manifesting it. I do have one more beautiful gift for all of you today. Major powers. That power manifestation session I conduct in the Kailash Courtyard, which I personally conducted, is now compiled in the form of slides, and today it is ready. I am giving it to all of you as a gift. Understand? Every instruction I gave means Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, and the procedure, system, set of the instruction I did in the Kailash Courtyard power manifestation sessions. It's completely compiled. The first part, actually it is 7-part compilation. The first part is ready today. I am sharing it with all of you. It is getting uploaded in HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam page. I don't know whether it's uploaded in profile. It is getting uploaded in page. So please understand, this is the one of the beautiful gift. All of you read, understand, start internalizing. I will make you manifest each of these powers in Vishesha Satsang. Understand? The Vishesha Satsang, special Satsang. It will be focusing on power manifestation. Like Kailash Courtyard session, this PowerPoint presentation of Kailash Courtyard sessions, which is already conducted, I think 60 or 90 days I conducted the sessions. Whatever is conducted is coming out as 7 set. The first set is today released. The other sets are getting organized and transcribed, and that will also come to you. Please internalize this and share this with the world. And it will be shortly available in Paramahamsa Nithyananda profile also. I think in the page it is already uploaded or getting uploaded. In profile also it will be shortly uploaded. Today and tomorrow, I want all of you to focus on internalizing all these power manifestation slides. It's beautifully presented. For each power, Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, Atma Pramana, Sakshi Pramana, and how to do it clearly presented. So internalize them and share with them, share with the world. Share and celebrate, enrich and enjoy. Because in next few days I wanted to start all of you to manifest Akashic records. The great truths of Kalabhairava. So now, today's powerful cognition, gratitude, makes you manifest the best things of Paramashiva. Sit with intense gratitude for everything showered on you by Paramashiva, including your life. Connect with him in oneness. Let's manifest Paramashiva. Sit straight, close your eyes. Chant the Mahavagya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, intensely and connect with Paramashiva.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. With this, I bless you all. Listen, it's already uploaded in HTH Nithyananda Paramashivam page. The Kailash Courtyard Power Manifestation manual is uploaded. Please read, internalize, and share. This will bring so much good to you. This is the essence of Vedagamas. The power manifestation signs from Kailasa directly. And I'll also continue to share the further sets of the instruction. This will work for all the people who are already initiated. If you are initiated, continue to declare your integrity. See, declaring your integrity to master means not abusing Guru or Sangha or Linga. Understand? If you don't abuse the Guru who initiated you, for example, if Ramakrishna has initiated you in some technique, powerful cognition, as long as you don't abuse Ramakrishna, that initiation will work for you. If Osho has given you a powerful cognition, as long as you don't abuse Osho, that powerful cognition will work for you. So any guru who initiated you into powerful cognition, as long as you don't abuse them, that initiation continues to be alive. If you have not abused Nithyananda, Nithyananda Sangha, or Nithyanandeshwara Linga, means that our temples, our sampradaya, if you have not abused me or my Sangha and sampradaya, be very clear, all the initiations I have given you will be alive. You can continue to manifest all the powers. So, only if you have abused, but if you really want to complete and declare completion and take the vow, you will not abuse again and declare your integrity, I am ready to accept. And you can start getting reinitiated. You can come to the Vishesha Diksha, next Vishesha Diksha, 22nd and 23rd November, and get reinitiation. I am open. I keep my doors open for all. So now, bit.ly/manifest powers, shortcut to courtyard session. Slides are available. It's already available in HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam page. You can go and download. I have one important announcement to share with you all. We are working on uniting all the nations for world peace. So tomorrow I am going to share how we are working on uniting the nations for world peace and betterment of the world. So be here for tomorrow's satsang without missing to know how we are working on uniting the nations. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful. Understand, if your purpose is existential reality and artificial ignorance, artificial intelligence of the matrix is used to support it, great, you are out of the matrix. But if your purpose is artificial ignorance, even if you own the whole planet Earth, ownership idea itself is artificial stupidity. Within the matrix, anything you do is waste of your time, which is life for you. Your time is money for your boss, pleasure for your beloved. Your time has a various meaning for many people in your life. But for you, your time is life. If artificial intelligence or artificial ignorance, which all of us commonly accepted and created, if that becomes the purpose of your goal, you are grown, not living. Let artificial intelligence not be your purpose. It's a very good servant, but that is not purpose of life.